the first thing, if you could do, is just tell me your name and your job title and a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Yeah, so my name is Z. I'm a nurse practitioner. I work with Dr. Jafar. I have my nursing master degree at Alabama. So I graduated 2011.
Okay, where do you work?
I work with Dr. Jafar. He has his own office, internal medicine, at around the Sugarland area.
Okay. So now, if you could tell me about your educational background. So, whenever you were younger, did you know you wanted to be a nurse practitioner? And then
Oh, no. Yeah, I have my nursing education in China.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and then my husband came to America as a medical research. Yeah, he do cancer research.
Wow.
So that's why I follow him come to here. And then we stay in Birmingham for about 10 years. And his whole lab moved to Houston. That's why we end up at Houston. So when I first come to America, I was doing the medical research as well. But I'm a nurse, so I always want to do my own, continue my own profession. So that's why I'm thinking I should go back to nursing area. So I just start to prepare for the nursing license. So I got nursing license 2005. Since then, I start do the clinical, do a bedside nurse. So after 8 years of nursing, I feel like I still have a room to improve myself. So that's why I decided to go to a graduate degree. So I start my master degree program. I think that was 2008. Yeah, and then I graduated 2011.
In
So,
Alabama, right?
In Alabama,
Okay.
all those Alabama. So after graduation, my daughter, she was high school, 11th grade. She doesn't want to move to a new environment before she graduated from high school. So I have to stay over there with her until she graduated from high school, and we both moved to here. Yeah, my husband come over here 2010. We move over here 2012. My daughter go to college, and I start my NP career from here. Yeah, initially I was a hospitalist nurse practitioner at the Bayshore Medical Center. So I work over there for 1 year, and then the contract was over. So then the whole group was, done with that hospitalist. And then I look for a new position, and I found Dr. Jafar. So then I start from there. I started with Dr. Jafar 2013 or 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you tell me a little bit more about what your college was like?
My college is actually I'm a first how to say we're first we in our program. I get that program how to say that's the first new program in China, a whole China, 5 year nursing education. That's the MSN level. So usually it's all nursing associate, like a 3 years, 2 years education. But we are the first, how to say, the first program, initial program. They established that program. So I was the one of them. So 5 years nursing education. All our class was taking with the medical students.
Mm-hmm.
But medical students after 3 years in class education were with the medical students. The last 2 years of clinical, So they do their doctor's degree clinicals. We do our nursing clinicals. Basically, our education is similar as medical students in the first 3 years.
Okay.
So I spent 5 years nursing education. That's why when we come over here, we do course by course evaluation. Then they give me title is MD. So actually, I have a certification course by course evaluation as MD. So, but I don't want to do that. I still want to do nursing. So I keep this track. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. So what about grad school? I know you took some time off in between.
My graduate school program is online program.
Okay.
Yeah, so everything is online. So we have some like on campus visit is for the clinicals, like do the like a physical exam, and then before grad we did a 3 on campus visit. All the others are online. Right. So we do online discussion every day. We have to do discussion. Yeah, and also we have a similar, it's not like this kind of interview. Because my project is dual role, is adult and gerontology. So they request us to go to nursing homes to do interview, to interact with resident, know something about the nursing homes. Yeah, so I have given some like a seminar in nursing home a couple times at that time. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So were the classes itself, were they similar to kind of what you did in undergrad? You were learning?
Oh no, I think because the how to see, the class format is different. When I was in college, is a full-time student on campus. This is online. So another thing is, they have a teacher in front of you the whole class. This is every day. I work full-time at that time. So I do three days work and 4 days off. So the 4 days off days, I'll study and that kind of thing. So my class is basically rely on the computer. Sometimes we do webinar discussion. Most time we do like a class typing. You post one thing, I post one thing, just the class discussion. Yeah, and then sometimes we do webinar discussion. Okay. We can hear each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get it how you were telling me how it was important to sit in the classroom before we go out into the real world. So could you tell me about that again?
So we have a talk just now. Yeah. So so I think class is only give you theory foundation. So once you have a theory, you go to the real world, because the human is different. Every individual is different. Right. Even like you use the same medication, give it to different patients, their response to the medication is different. Yeah, so like very simple, easy to understand why one medication has allergies. Some people has allergies, some people don't. That's the thing. So that's why when you learn theory in the class, when you go to the real world to practice clinically, then you have to kind of you have adjustment. Nothing is strict, nothing is fixed.
Right.
Yeah. So you have to based on different cases do different care plan. That's why when we treat the patient, we have to do assessment first. Everything you do is based on your assessment, based on individual case, individual patient. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So what was your work like in the research lab?
Yeah, I work in a different research lab. But probably it will be kind of sounds fantastic to you. So I work in a research lab who is do the gene mutation.
Oh yeah.
So we work in that lab. They use a fruit fly, fruit
Fly.
fruit fly, so they can knock down a gene or add on a gene, so they can make the fly has a four wings.
Mhm.
You can knock out one wing.
Really?
They have a 6 legs or 8 legs. They can knock out the leg, or they can put in the floss, what that called, I forgot, fluorescent, so they can in dark they can make a light, what that
Oh,
called.
glow, fluorescent.
Fluorescent, yeah. So they can put that gene into the fly. When in dark, they can glowy, something like that.
That's
Yeah,
so cool.
yeah. So we do that, and then other labs I worked with is doing the what's that called? Molecular biology.
Mhm.
Yeah. So do Western blot, PCR, those kind of thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's really cool.
Yeah.
Did you ever how did the fruit fly thing apply to like real life? Was that part of a bigger kind of research?
Yes. Yeah.
Gene mutation, I think.
Gene mutation.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that being used on humans yet, or?
No, they just do the research level
Mhm.
right now, not clinical yet. Yeah.
I've heard lots of different experiments on bugs that.
Right,
I think it's
right,
really
right,
cool.
Right.
We're learning about that right now. We're learning about kind of transcription and translation and what happens with the DNA when it's replicated.
Right. They use a lot of things. My husband has been working with rat.
Okay.
Yeah. Mouse, those kind of thing, and some even use monkey.
Really?
Yeah, some labs. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are they doing with those animals?
I don't know. I haven't. Yeah, I haven't never do that, but I heard some people do that.
Yeah, no, that's really cool.
Uh-huh.
It's a cool thing. Okay, so tell me a little bit about what your day-to-day looks like now.
Oh, now, basically, I work here, West Park hospital, based, and the other times after, if I'm not come over here, not cover over here, I will do nursing home visits. So if I have over here, today is something special. So usually I come over here 8. That's why yesterday I told you I will be here. Yeah. So I'm here 8. Depends on census. Usually if I work from 8 to 1 or 2, finish over here, and rest of the day I will go to visit nursing homes. Yeah.
How does your interactions with the patients work?
What do you mean?
How do you go about maybe taking care of them with their medication? I don't really know how that works.
Oh, okay. So for example, over here at West Park, we do 2 different things. One thing is a new patient. We do a history and physical. That's a whole assessment. So from the medical complaint, we'll address medical complaint. if no medical complaint, we do the medical history review. And do physical exam. You know, the most part is from head to toe assessment, whole assessment, cardio, pulmonary, you know, like a renal, GI system, neurological exam, you know, that kind of thing. And then we discuss with the patient the care plan, you know. Psychiatric part is psych doctor, and medical part will be us. So the other part is we do consultation. So if they have any medical issues like respiratory issues, you know, the GI issues, you know, over here is basic medical issues. The other things will follow up with lab work.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when did you first learn how to do like workups like that, really hands-on? Was that during your undergraduate with your nursing program back in China?
Yeah, so that's from the very first day from nursing school to, you know, every day you got improvement. You know, for medical thing you learn every day. Yeah, that's why we say practice. The more practice the more you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and also really sometimes you learn from the patients. Yeah.
Is it different every day, or does your job kind of get like repetitive?
Both. Sometimes it's
Both.
a lot of time is like you do routine job, but sometimes some situation, some patient's case is a kind of challenge. But anyway, you can find a way to get answer.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah, very. This is a really good profession to be pursue with. Very nice. Yeah.
That sounds awesome. Is there any advice that you can give to students that are pursuing like science degrees? Anything you could tell us maybe that we should do?
Yeah, I think a very important thing is compassion. Yeah, so once you like it, you really want to do it. And the more you do, the more excited you are, especially when I remember the very first time when I treat a patient with very bad leg cellulitis. After I treat the patient, give a medication, follow up, and then the infection gone, you are very, very excited. Yeah, you feel like you know, you make difference. That's very good. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think I got everything that I needed to.
Okay.
I really appreciate you meeting with me.
Oh,
Thank
no
you.
problem. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Thank you.